Assalamualaikum and a very good day to Madam SYAHIRAH. So today our group will be presenting about our topic regarding Chinese work culture. Anyway, my name is NURUL ATIQAH binti AZMI. First thing first, we have to know what is the meaning of work culture. Work culture can be defined as the company's characteristics and personality that make them unique in the form of their traditions, attitudes, and also behaviors. A positive work culture not only improves the employees' retention and well-being, but it also improves their work performance. Chinese work culture started when Chinese economic reform in 1970s and became the second largest economy in world. The Chinese economy's exponential increase had resulted in a critical work culture designed to keep up the pace. Hence, China developed 996 working hour culture. Because of the rapid development of technology, companies were forced to hire far more employees than they could afford, leaving them with no choice but to begin adding overtime work for their existing employees while looking for the new hires. How the 996 working hour system works? The 996 working hour system refers to the demand of the employees to work from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. for about 6 days per week, hence reaching a total of 72 hours of work in a week. There are also other variations in this working hour system, such as the first one, 8106, which means working from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. for about 6 days in a week. Next, 997, which means working from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. for about 7 days per week. And it can be as strict as 007, which means working online 24 hours a day for about 7 days per week. The 96 working hour system has been widely used in IT companies in China. Leading entrepreneurs such as Jack Ma of Alibaba and Robin Li of Baidu have applied this system as their working policy.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Anisha binti DALID. I would like to present about time perception and focus on result of the Chinese work culture. The first is time perception, which punctuality is highly valued in Chinese work culture. They even regard it as a virtue. They are always being punctual in their work, but if not early, they will take offense to tardiness. It is not unusual for people to arrive 10 to 15 minutes late. Same goes we can see in Japan country. Next slide is focus on results. Several Chinese proverbs demonstrate their attitude toward hard work. The Chinese work ethic is based on the belief that hard work pays off and contributes to a happy life. There is one proverb in Chinese which is 虚设无难事, that means nothing is impossible to a willing mind. So, to attain their objectives, they will rely on sheer determination and diligence. This attitude and principle is a major cause for the global success of many Chinese-owned businesses and initiatives.
My name is NAZATUL binti RASHDI. Collectivism can be found in Chinese work culture. Collectivism can be defined as the practice or principle of prioritizing a group over each individual within it. Collectivism is more important than individualism to ensure that people do not view as selfish. Individualism reflects how employers pay attention to the workers, while collectivism involves how employers deal with organized labor. Decisions in a collectivist workplace cultures are made through collaboration and group consensus. In China, a collectivist culture emphasizes cooperation and the greater good as a team rather than focusing on individual efforts and achievement. People are considered good in collectivist culture if they are generous, helpful, dependable, and attentive to the needs of others. Next, establishing a good relationship within the workplace. A good relationship, known as guanxi, can be translated as network, or connection. Guanxi is having personal trust and a strong relationship with someone, which can include moral obligations and favor exchange. It is commonly referred to in the business as network or connection that used to open door for a new business and facilitate deals. Relationships or guanxi are very important in Chinese work culture. For instance, when team members in the workplace do some favor to the other worker, they should repay back. It is important to show that the workers are integrated into the team and willing to be part of it, working together to achieve an excellent result. Since Confucianism had a significant impact on Chinese work culture, Confucian's concept of guanxi primarily implies the importance of relationship network based on the values of solidarity, loyalty, modesty, and courtesy. So, it is common to see in Chinese work culture for co-workers to spend time together after their working hours to build a good working relationship between them.
Assalamualaikum. My name is SITI IMANI binti MUSTAFFA. Lastly, Chinese people tend to use indirect communication in business and workplace. They rely less on their words, but they are more observant to expression or tones of voice instead to understand the underlying meanings. The purposes are to maintain the harmony throughout the conversation and to avoid losing focus. So, usually, the employees need to pay attention to the expression and decipher the meanings behind them. It is very common in China when their directors or managers remain silent, especially during meeting. The silence indicates that they are being polite and respectful to their employees. Also, in indirect communication, the concept of guanxi is applied because it maintains and builds relationships because employees need to seek information by meeting and speaking privately with their directors. Sometimes, this kind of communication can lead to misunderstanding where other people from different countries, especially Western, might interpret this as being rude and has no interest. To sum up, Chinese work culture is so much different from any other countries. Every work culture has their own uniqueness from their behaviors, traditions, and attitudes. It all differs. In China, people there use 996 working hour system, where the workers need to work for 72 hours per week. Besides, Chinese people really take the words time is gold very seriously, and this shows that they are very dedicated to their jobs, and being late is not something they can tolerate. Also, their determination in works is something we should follow so that our goals can be achieved. Next, they often work together as a group rather than individual to show their cooperation in group works, and this will lead to a great result. Lastly, the indirect communication between them lead to a good relationships between the employers and the employees. That is all from us. Thank you.